Hey guys, you know how Shirahoshi's like super big? Did Queen Otohime like lay an egg? Or was that like live birth and she just became that size later?
Dog,
Welcome to Paramecia Fancast, the One Piece fancast, where we review the latest chapter of One Piece and have a different One Piece discussion just like this every single week. My name is John.
My name is constantly emotionally challenged. I mean, Franz. And I'm emotionally challenged by that question.
Are you a live birther or an egger? Choose a side.
Oh my god.
King Neptune's big as fuck. Seahorses, male seahorses give birth.
Yeah.
Did Neptune give live birth or lay an egg?
Preg. We're starting this episode swinging.
I'll be for real, because I don't think anybody listening is like, wow, I really want the answer to this. but fuck you, I'm gonna tell you anyways. I am on Team Egg, because they all got fish parts, so how the fuck, it don't make sense any other way. Now,
correct me if I'm wrong, she got shot to death, right?
She got shot after Shirahoshi was born already.
Right. Cause like, have you ever had a bird, John? I can't believe we're talking about this.
Have you ever got shot?
Have you ever owned a bird, John?
I have not.
So, female birds are kind of fucking annoying to care for, cause without being inseminated, sometimes they'll just like lay an infertile egg.
Oh fuck.
And so like sometimes like I'm not a birdologist. My family just keeps birds, and it's kind of not humane sometimes, like IMO, but like my mom really loves birds, whatever. That's besides the point. They'll just like lay fucking eggs, right? But the eggs are made out of some shit. They're made out of calcium. The calcium like has to come from somewhere, so it like weakens their bones.
Oh fuck.
The more they like lay eggs, they get a calcium deficiency, and their bones just get frailer and frailer till they just like bird bones are frail as is. So calcium deficiency, that shit snap.
Damn. Yeah.
So like I don't know how fish work. I don't think fish eggs use calcium bone juice. But either way, my point is that's going to take some nutrients to get out. And Queen Otohime, I believe in her, but if we are going with the egg thesis, then she must have been on the last stretches of her goddamn life laying that big ol' egg. Shot or not shot.
It's like in King Kong, 'twas the egg that killed the beauty. True cause of death, egg.
Fuck it, I'll just send an SBS. Fuck it, what do I care?
What do I care? Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Hey Oda, I have the most pressing question for you, buddy. Was Queen Otohime laid in an egg or given live birth? This has caused quite a rift between me and my friends. If you could patch this up ASAP, thanks a lot.
Hold on, I'm unfortunately team live birth now, because the way I'm not a fishologist. I'm a nothingologist. I'm barely a Japanologist, which is the worst word ever conceived. But, like, you know how some fish, the way they do the egg business is, like, the eggs will just, like, scatter onto the fucking seafloor, and then another fish will come by and just, this is graphic,
Yeah.
jizz all over
So
like an
Neptune just
episode
fucking
of
did it.
Magic School Bus.
Neptune did a good old drive-by. That's what's going on.
That's what I don't like about this situation. I do not want to picture that. Therefore,
Neptune, but nasty ass.
out of me being purity police, I will go for the impossibility of whatever live birth entailed for that equation.
See, because then for live birth, for it, my only thing, if I am to transition over to team live birth, which I'm okay with, I need to know, like, when did the growth spurt happen? Like, did she come out normal and then just expand dong instantly, or
like those dinosaur tablet like things you put in water?
Yeah. Was it like that, or was it the hellish option that I don't want to imagine?
Okay. Hear me out. We're live birth final answer, because there are images of baby Shirahoshi, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, no, she's still fucking huge. Baby Shirahoshi was...
There's a picture of her as a, like, infant in bed.
Okay.
And, like, she's laying down, and, like...
This is so challenging.
Her fist is, like, Otohime's head. and the brothers are, like, you know, not even a fourth of her size, and they're like, oh...
Bro, they found her.
Our baby sister.
Fuck you. They found her. That's it.
They found her.
I give up.
We've
been recording for 8 minutes.
They flounder. Chapter 979, folks. Family problem. Yes, yeah. Pretty apt title. We talked about some family problems, if you know what we're getting at.
I'm having a fucking family problem with you right now.
Oh shit. But before getting into this chapter, so we talked about Egggate. Now we have to talk about the real important part of this chapter. The Shonen Jump app says that there's 17 pages. If I'm being honest, only one of them actually matters. Okay, maybe a couple of them. But the main one we're going to talk about is
the one that got us hype. Oh, man. Gang Beige's Oh My Family. I didn't think we were... I thought we were done. Volume 26. The Tontadas find a ship adrift.
So the Tontadas returning, I assume, back to Greenbit from Reverie. I'm assuming that's what's going on.
That's a safe assumption, because like I don't. They're off the coast of some island. I don't recognize this island.
Yeah, it's Greenbit that they're off the shore of.
Yeah. Okay. Then this all makes sense. This makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I like that.
But we see... Oh, my God. So the Tontadas find a ship adrift. Yeah, cool, whatever. Just a random ship, right? Wrong. Shut up, everybody, right now. And let me tell you, it's a fucking tart ship. And who is hung over the side looking hella, not good, but he's alive, I assume.
Hey, better than we thought.
Yeah. Other than our homie, our dog, Pound D Pussy. Fucking...
The king. He lives.
Pound survived. So not only... Okay, so Pound is already, like, the best fucking character, right? Not only did he not die, his living and chasing after Capone to see Lola and Chiffon devalues Oven to an astronomical percent. Like, so I had been, when the episodes we recorded when Oven was doing all that stuff in Whole Cake, I remember being like, man, like, I don't like Oven, but he's the only one getting shit done, I guess. Like, he got the most done. That's a quote that I know I've said before. Like,
yeah, almost verbatim.
Yeah. But fuck him. His hair is stupid, and now he didn't even do the thing that was like, oh, damn, he's willing to, like, kill people for this. He didn't even kill Pound. So, like...
See, a lot of people, I've been seeing, like, some people on Twitter saying, like, that, like, looking back, that was pretty, like, grim of Oda. Like, we don't get a lot of deaths around these parts. And when we do, they hurt. And believe you me, that scene hurt.
Yeah.
But it was kind of weird to just be like, oh shit, he's dead. Dead. But this, like, a lot of people, some people are saying, like, oh, this fucking sucks, like, something or another, like, who cares about him? Fuck you. We care about him. A lot. He's the best damn character in the whole fucking... Luffy, throw him away. Throw him away.
Yeah, the fuck...
Who?
Yeah, dude. You know how Whitebeard and everybody's like, oh, you're not the guy Roger was searching for, Teach. Like... Luffy's gonna get to that fucking island, Willa D looking ass, and he's gonna get there, and then, like, the island JOYBOY's gonna be like, yeah, you're not the one. They're gonna be like, what? and then they're gonna look at the picture that Roger laughed at, and it's just a portrait of Pound. It's just...
Dude, oh, man. I'm so glad, like, I read the chapter, like, right before I went to sleep at, like, 3 a.m. last night. My sleep schedule it's been garbage. But 3 a.m. last night, like, you know, I'm holding my wife in my arms as we like go to sleep and whatever. I open up, see the first page. I like read it twice. I'm like, what the hell? Look closely at the picture. I jolt up, scare the shit out of her.
Yes. Pound. Dude, we're officially in Pound Town now. Happening. I like that he took the ship and, like, chased after Capone. He remembered where Capone was going and chased after him so he could see Chiffon.
Yeah, that shit's fucking good. Like, Pound's a good like, neither... I don't think Chiffon nor Lola are gonna remember Pound, but, like, I mean, come on. The resemblance, that shit's uncanny.
Yeah.
And Pez is also a factor in it. Yeah, Pez remembers. It's biology.
Pez knew.
I guess.
He used his, from Naruto, he used his bloodline limit to sense Pound.
Nah, dude, it's observation hockey.
Oh, shit, yo, Pez. Observation.
Pez got observation hockey.
Pez, the fucking sniper of Beige's crew. Oh,
I can't wait for the day where like Beige is like knocked out with like Pet like holding Pez, and then like Pet like someone's like coming up to Beige to like take him or some shit. Bess just whips out a fucking Glock and just like.
Oh my god! I can't wait for the Pez versus Katakuri 1v1.
Dude, it's bound to happen. Here, Paramecia Fancast, you know, we say a lot of shit about how we love, like, Kiku and, like, trans rights and, like, whatever. You know, I'm not about to say throw it all in the garbage, because that's fucking weird. That ain't us. But, put that all on the sideline. Fuck that for a second. Pez.
Think about it. Pez.
That's it.
Food for thought.
Consider.
Yeah.
Pez.
Oh, man. Yeah, I can't wait to see them finally meet up, and I hope this leads to something good. But, let's just jump into this fucking chapter, dude. So, we start with Lord Shitbag, and it says, at this moment, Orochi is dangerously complacent. Thanks to the reports from his spy, Kanjuro, he knows everything that the everything that the Akazaya are up to. His plan is perfect. The samurai's retribution has been completely heated off. No longer will he be tormented by the ghosts of the Kozuki clan. But contrary to his belief, yeah, the raid on Onigashima begins.
So we get to see Kinemon leading the East forces, Denjiro leading the Southern forces, and like just to break down to where everyone is. Law has the rest of the Akazaya in his submarine. They're going around to the back of the skull. They're under the sea. and
Under the sea.
they move about undetected, converging on Kaido and Orochi. And Kanjuro was on his way to the castle with Momonosuke held hostage, but as Kinemon correctly guessed, he had not made his way to Orochi's side. And Kanjuro's just fucking lost.
Yeah.
Just thinking to himself, oh, I've never been in these tunnels before. I had no idea it'd be so confusing.
Fucking dumbass spy, dude. Yeah, I'm a godlike spy for Orochi, but oh fuck, I've never actually been in his house, bro. You fucking dumbass, bro. What the hell? I like he has the fucking like child leash on Momonosuke, like
the monkey tail.
Yo, but my dog Momonosuke. So Kanjuro has to like beat up the guards because the only person that knows he's a spy is Orochi himself, and I guess Danjiro technically. But
yeah,
he's like, oh, from the guards' perspective, I'm just another one of the enemy samurai. I don't have time to deal with them. I need to report on what Kinemon is up to. But how do I get to Lord Orochi? And he's like stomping about. And our dog Momonosuke looks straight down and sees the fucking blade. And I'm like, oh shit, hell yeah.
Momonosuke kills. It's like that. There's this one. It was a very late stage Vine that became viral after Vine shut down. That was like, it was like a pool party or something. Yeah. And it's like the kid's running around, and like the mom's like, "What do you have in your hand?" And he just answers, "A knife." And she's like, "No, no." That's literally the situation we find ourselves in.
I just love like looking down, ellipses, knife, look directly at Kanjuro.
Like, I can commit murder.
Murder? Oh, it's so good. But oh my god. So we get shots of the party. It's like the enemy still doesn't know that an army of over 5,000 is bearing down upon them. And we get, oh, this is so good. We finally get back at it together again, all of the Straw Hats being goofy. And they're like, everyone left. And Frankie's like, don't worry, we'll catch up. Jinbei's like, I saw these things in the battle at Fisherman Island. They're not things, Jinbei. It's Black Rhino. FRU4, but you can call it Black Rhino. And the Brachio Tank 5. I'm Commander Chopper and I run this tank. Oh,
hell yeah.
Yeah, they were shown in fucking Fisherman Island. And these are the things that Frankie uses to transform into fucking General Frankie. So dude, I can't fucking wait for General Frankie to make his grand appearance in Wano.
The best thing that Oda has ever done, like the best crossover, like reference content. Like I know you John love your like Super Sentai now with like Sanji being the Black 3 or whatever. Fuck that. Yeah. Megazords.
Big brain Megazord Frankie.
Galaxy brain.
Oh, I fucking love it, dude.
And so we get to see these vehicles by themselves. We also get to see Jinbei being a little green behind the ears, so to speak, when it comes to the crew. Because like Carrot and Nami are like excited, like, oh, we can travel safely. You look so cool, Chobro, which I guess is the Viz translation of Bropper.
Yeah.
IMO, I like Bropper better, but I still respect it. And like Carrot has never seen this before, so she's like, oh shit. And Frankie's like, where'd Luffy go? Jinbei explains, well, he saw Eustace Kid and his crew run right towards the front door. So he said, apparently Luffy said, they have no idea what Kinemon's plan is. Don't worry, I'll go and bring them back. And everyone else is like, that's gonna make things worse. And then Jinbei tries to cover his ass.
You got me all wrong.
Yeah, hear me out. Zoro said, Luffy's only going to make things worse. I'll go stop him. And then everyone's, instead of desperation, they're just like, oh no, he's only gonna get lost.
I love, like, all the reactions on this page. So I love Chopper at the very top, like, talking to Nami and Carrot. You're in good hands, soldier. Like, in the tank. But I also love, like, I love all of their angry faces when Luffy goes. But then when they mention Zoro, I love Nami's face. Just like the mouth agape, tears streaming out of her eyes.
All hope for humanity lost.
It's so good. Oh, we got our boy. Oh, I love... Okay, this page is so good for, like, multiple reasons. So first, the confirmation that Sanji has 2 horns. I think Oda listened. There's that thing where Oda's like, oh, if people guess right, like, I change it. I think he probably was planning... My headcanon is that he was planning to have it with 1 horn, and literally the entire community was like, not even in a playful way, just, I would hate that. That would be stupid. God, I hope this isn't true. And then he was like, oh, it was off panel, guys. Psych. Got him.
Got him.
Yeah.
Covering his bases.
While sweating profusely and wiping the sweat off his forehead.
Bless the man. Gotta hate him, but bless the man.
Yeah. But Sanji, anyways, jumping around. Who cares about those idiots? This is our chance for a little rendezvous on the battlefield, Nami. First off, I love Chopper's, like, serious face, like, staring at fucking Sanji as he's jumping in. But then, like, he looks into the tank, and Sanji's face is just, like, the best. And everybody's
top
like,
10 anime betrayal.
Yeah, top 10 anime betrayals. Oh, we're all full. Get out of there, Usopp, who said you could be in heaven. You gonna aim this cannon better than me? Give it up, man. I love that, like, like, he gives up, like, yeah, you're fucking right, dude. Like, fuck you.
Fucking
yeah.
Logic wins once again.
Oh my goodness. And I love, very next panel, I love this for every reason possible. Frankie, you want to take a ride? Back seat's open. And then, oh, are you offering? How nice. Frankie trying to put the moves on Robin. It's canon, confirmed.
And then, yo,
yeah,
that's very kind of you. Brooke just gets in, and then they drive off. There's nothing wrong with some good male bonding, yo.
I love this. Why is it you? This backseat's for chicks. While he drives off, Frankie, who's in control of the motorcycle and can kick him off before going.
Right?
Yo, fucking Brooke, the absolute alpha, dude.
Absolutely. The power emanating from his bones.
Brooke is like, that's very kind of me. He's like, bro, this is for chicks. And Brooke is like, bro, you're hot. And then Frankie's like, bro, and drives off.
This is like, so this isn't even like inside baseball. Like, only like our inner circle of friends is gonna understand this. But John, do you remember when gay marriage was legalized in the US, and we were talking about it? Like, I think it was still on Skype, and we were talking about
a while back.
Oh, yeah, a while back, and we were saying like, oh, we can get gay married now, and it's like, hell yeah. And then Nick, our friend Nick, was like, I don't want to get gay married to you guys, and then we just like looked at him and was like, what the fuck? That's pretty homophobic. You don't want to get gay married to me?
Wow, dude. You don't want to get fucking gay married to me, you homophobe? What the fuck?
Like, it was all in jest and whatnot, but like, Brooke pulling out, it's like, damn, you don't want to be gay? It's kind of homophobic.
And Frankie's like, damn, you're right, bro. I'm sorry. He drives off. I take the driving off, like the revving up of the motorcycle and the pressing of the gas pedal is his, like affirmation of this whole situation. Like, you know what? You're right, dog. Let's get married.
Hell yeah. On his way out, Frankie calls in, Commander Chopper, let's fall out and dock up at the rear of the island. over and out. Chopper is on fucking cloud 9 for being
Commander
called
Chopper.
Commander Chopper.
And fucking, oh, it's so good. I fucking love Sanji too. He's like, Robin, come up here and sit with me. And they're sitting on top of the Brachio tank. And, like, I love how he's just, like, bumming it up on the top. Like, well, I'm just gonna sit here. And, oh, Robin is so adorable. She's like, no, thank you. The top of the tank is bound to get dusty. Let's just walk. And Jimmy's like, I don't know what's going on, but you guys are as lively as ever. His smile is just like, haha, I don't get it.
Yeah. It's like, y'all know when you go to that, like, one party that, like, your friend is, like, hosting, but you know your friend has, like, a lot of other friends, and so you end up by yourself, and you're just, like, in one corner, not really knowing anyone, and you're just, like, sipping a drink, and then, like, one clique of friends, like, say some shit, but you're too close to them to, like, not react, so you just, like, yeah.
That was funny.
Oh, Jinbei will get used to it all. Bless his soul.
Oh my goodness, I fucking love Jinbei and Robin. What a tag team, dude. Also, never forget that Robin, I don't remember, in the anime she called Boss Jinbei handsome at the Battle of Fishman Island.
Dude,
she said he said something, and then she's like, "Oh, I can't ignore the request of such a handsome man." And I was like, "Yeah, Robin."
I remember something like that. But you're opening up, you're unlocking the lock to Pandora's box here.
Yeah.
Two competing ships.
Hey, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, Jinbei. No. Jinbei's married to the sea, all right?
A lot of people are like, there have been some corners of the internet like crawling out being like, no, it's gotta be Frankie. No, it's gotta be Jinbei.
Bro, okay, look, I'm gonna end this debate right here. Robin has grabbed Frankie's dick canonically and smiled when it happened. When he was offering, she said, "How nice," with a heart emoji. You don't put emojis unless it's for real. Mm-hmm. And then when he drove off with Brooke, she has the little, like, teardrop, like that was meant for me. She wanted to ride with Frankie. Bro, come on, man. don't believe this slander, people.
I will stay impartial.
Yeah.
I'm excited either way. I'm here. I'm like Jinbei. I'm here to have a good time.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm just here to have a good time. He even says as much. He's like, oh, when everyone is worked up about fighting, the key will be having someone who can calmly observe the state of battle. I want to make myself useful for my first battle on the crew. And we get some little rustling.
Yeah. Someone's watching.
Somebody. Wink, wink. I think they pretty much outright say it later in the chapter, but we'll get to that.
Do they? We'll get
there. Yeah, I'll tell you. I got you. But we cut over to inside of Onigashima, and we get a big, like, double page spread, and Kaido's like, "Hey, all of you," and fucking
Ulti,
yeah. Eek! It's Master Kaido himself. What an honor. Ever so long time no see. You know, that's not how a fancy lady actually talks, right? Fucking page 1.
Dude, I love it. The whole, like, both the translation and, like, the raws, like, the way Ulti speaks is so fucking out there. If y'all want, on the Discord, I, like, had a, like, surprisingly lengthy breakdown of it.
It was super fucking interesting. Like, everybody was digging it. We were all like, oh shit, like, more.
It's so fucking out there, and it fits her. Oda, you did good with this one.
Yeah, you did good, Oda. But, yeah, Kaido's like, are you enjoying your drinks? And then, I forget this guy's name, but he's like, I got nothing to gain from drinking with scrubs. I only want to drink with you, Kaido. And Kaido's like, sure, sounds good. We'll go to the hall later. Today is all about mingling freely. I was planning to introduce you to Lin, but she's still changing. We can do that later.
Dude, what the fuck is this like? Like, Kaido seems so chill?
Yeah.
He seems like chill boss.
I love it. Because right now he's like, but while we've been carrying on, something's come up. That's why you were forced to wait. And Ulti, you know, the Toby Roppo were all like, oh my god, like, Ulti, shut the fuck up, don't say that. Like, you can't say that about Kaido. And this entire, like, scene, she's just, like, being rude as fuck to Kaido, like, come on, get it together already. And they're like, oh my god, but I love Kaido. He's like, I know, but the thing is, it wasn't me who summoned you here. And he's like, Kaido's just being so chill.
Like, and then it's the whole question, like, oh, who asked for us then? It was me.
It was me, Austin.
I called for them. Turns out it was King. Like, all of them were sitting there, was like, King, this is your idea? And he pipes up, that's right. Some of you wouldn't bother to show up if you knew that already. So, and he points out specifically, like, who's who? Sasaki?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sasaki's
like
just
Sasaki.
like, yeah.
Yeah, you got me.
This little tidbit, though, he says, you are formerly captains of your own pirate crews. That's very, like, thinking emoji. I know you're angling for a spot amongst the lead performers. Which, like, we didn't know there was, like, a quote-unquote audition process.
Yeah.
We'd only known of Jack, Queen, and King, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's we, you know, we've known all three of them, but, like, we just figured it was kind of like the only, like, we've seen Big Mom's crew, and it's just like, okay, well, you know, Katakuri, Cracker, and Smoothie, like, they were just appointed because they were the strongest. That's just how I figured it was, but I guess in Kaido's crew you can get a chance to challenge.
Which, they seem like the rough and tumble kind of, like, rowdy crew to work like that, you know?
Yeah. But he even says, they say, this organization is a meritocracy. You climb the ranks with skill. Of course we're aiming high. And then King is like, shut up and stay in your place. Hey, knock off the fighting. This is a celebration. Fucking Kaido. Speak up, King. Why did you summon them? I summoned them because I got tipped off about your problem. I thought they might be needed. And fucking Kaido's like, that's a good point. Bao Huang, recite the day's schedule. And I don't know who this little girl is, but she's so fucking cute. You can't even see her face, but she's fucking cute. And also, dude, just allow me to
rap at me
to just
Pop
acknowledge this. Black Maria is tall as fuck. She's literally like King is tall as fuck. She's taller than King.
Yeah, she's like as tall as Kaido, basically. We tend to forget how tall Kaido is because we also tend to forget that his legs are fucking twig thin and miles long.
Oh god. Yo, Kaido, look, no meme, Kaido, everyone was like power scaling him, and then I love that, like, in everyone's cognition subconsciously, like, when they saw that panel of his twig legs, he, like, got brought down. The conversation is like, well, maybe Kaido can be killed. And it's like, oh no, guys!
I mean, all you have to do is fucking set out a low table so he gets, like, clipped on the shins and just he's down for the count.
The table, no me. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Bao Huang is like, so she's like, yeah, Kaido looks up. And, yes, sir. And if you all read Demon Slayer, this scene made me laugh because it reminded me after one of the arcs, like, Tanjiro is like, I think it's, yeah, I believe it's right after the Red Light District arc or the train arc. One of those. I think it's the Red Light District though, because
after
Tanjiro
Red Light District, I think.
Yeah, because Tanjiro gets like fucked up because he uses the Scar power. But anyways, Tanjiro's like in bed and he's like worried about his friends, and then he's like, he's like in bed and he wakes up and they're like, oh, Tanjiro, we were so worried about you. And then the first thing he says, like, how are my friends? Like, how's Inosuke? Because, like, Inosuke was, like, weakened in the fight. And he's like, oh, he's good, but he's going to be bedridden for, like, a couple days. He was in really bad shape. And then he goes, oh, so I guess that's not him on the ceiling staring at me. And every character looks up. And it's just Inosuke crawling on the ceiling, staring at them. This is the same energy. Kaido just looks up, and Bao Huang is just like head turned, staring at it.
Bao Huang 100% has gremlin vibes.
Yeah, like every crew has to have a fucking gremlin, and Kaido has revealed his hand. Like, this is theirs.
They've got a good one.
Yeah. Master Queen is currently emceeing the show on the Golden Festival stage, but after that, the 3 lead performers and Fukurokuju will be holding a toast. And then Shogun Orochi and Master Kaido will give a speech. And upon arrival of the Big Mom Pirates, he will have Master Kaido and Big Mom join together to formally announce the world's strongest pirate alliance. Following that, Master Kaido will have a very important announcement. That is all. Animal Kingdom Pirates headliner Bao Huang, and she ate the flying squirrel smile fruit.
Dude, 100% confirmed gremlin.
Yeah, but like I don't. So she's wearing like a, her design, like she has the horns, but it reminds me almost of like
Those are probably ears though.
Maybe. The thing on her face reminds me of like those Chinese ghosts that have the paper in front of
them. Oh,
it,
the
like,
Chinese vampires?
Yeah, that paper in front of, like, covering her face, that's what that reminds me of. I don't know if that's supposed to be the influence or not, but that's just the first thing I thought of.
Yeah, I don't know what Bao Huang is. Like, fuck me. Like, I got a deep cut later, so sue me.
But look at how fucking tiny she is, even compared to, like, Kaido and Ulti, like... But
speaking of Ulti, fucking she goes off. An important announcement. It's not like you to play coy, Kaido. It's ever so annoying. And he's just like,
chill, boss, Kaido.
But if I lead with that, it'll only cause confusion. In short, this is the task I want you to perform. I need you to find and bring back my idiot son, Yamato, who disappeared earlier today. And this is where I got my deep cut. So, shout outs to on our Discord server, Frankie's Speedo. He brought up at some point, I was like dead fucking asleep, but he brought up the possibility that Yamato could be a reference to Yamato Takeru. I thought so. My line of reasoning was, Yamato is a very specific name. It's a popular first name, but it has a history in Japan because the Yamato clan is like the descendancy of the emperor and like the ones who conquered all of Japan, quote unquote. It's all like mysticized and this and that, like, but there is a connection to like the all these like Wano references, you know, how we have like Orochi referencing to the like fabled snake Orochi and whatnot.
Yeah. So
Frankie Speedo just came out straight the gate. I didn't have to do any homework. He got it in one. Like I like looked around a little bit to see like other possibilities, but no, like I definitely agree. It's probably a reference to Yamato Takeru, the one of the oldest, quote unquote, like emperors of Japan, a prince of Japan, the 12th emperor of Japan. He is heavily referenced in the first historical documents in Japan, the Nihon Shoki and the Kojiki. But the reason that he is prominent to the Wano like storyline and whatnot is that he was the wielder of the Kusanagi no Tsurugi, or otherwise known as the Ame no Murakumo no Tsurugi, the heavenly sword that was found inside the Yamata no Orochi, the 8-headed snake. So quick recap of the whole story. The 8-headed snake, Yamato no Orochi, like, was kidnapping girls, and Susanoo, having been, like, fallen angeled from heaven, basically, like, semi-mortal, he was, like, going around doing good deeds to try to, like, bring his rep back up with his sister, Amaterasu. And he was, like, going around, and he heard about this whole, like, oh, kidnappings, well, I'll do something about it. There's, like, this whole thing of cross-dressing, and then, like, he pretends to be a princess, and then cuts all 8 heads off, but one of the heads had, like, a little snag on it, and then, like, out came out this special fucking sword. So that is something that Yamato Takeru uses in his own story. It's like this, like, wind sword, some shit like that. I don't know what prominence this is gonna have. We've all been thinking, like, oh, like, Momonosuke is gonna kill Orochi, Zoro's gonna kill Orochi, Luffy's gonna kill Orochi, Orochi die. We've been high on this.
Yeah.
I don't know how this is important, but what I will bring up is that fun trivia time. Yamato Takeru also has a bout of cross-dressing, where in order to defeat some enemies, he cross-dresses as a maid to attend a drinking party. The sun disappeared. Everyone's at a drinking party. I don't know if he would consider them enemies, but I don't know. Like, so far it seems that Kaido doesn't really, like, think too highly of his son, considered that he literally said, my idiot son Yamato.
Yeah. I think, like, with all that stuff being said, I wouldn't, it would be cool to see, like, I think the person who was rustling about behind Jinbei and them, I think that's Kaido's son.
A lot of people are thinking that. I do believe so as well.
But, like, as for what Kaido's son is doing, I don't know if it's gonna turn out to be, like, Kaido's son is just, like, you know, goofing around with them, and then they find out, like, oh shit, you're Kaido's son. I think the connection with Yamato Takeru and specifically him wielding the sword that, you know, was used in the fight with the Yamato no Orochi.
It wasn't used in the fight. It was like a spoil of war, so to speak.
Okay. Either way, him having the sword that was gained from killing Orochi, I think, is important. And I think that's... I would like it if Yamato, like, Kaido's son, turns out to be another person that, like, helps turn the tide against Orochi.
It'd be good. Like, yeah. I'd really, really like to see... Because we've been seeing, like, Katakuri basically, like, rebelling in some way. So it would also be interesting to see, someone related to Kaido do that.
Yeah. It'd be fucking good, dude. I can't wait.
I do have a bit of a question.
Yes.
But we'll leave that to when we're done.
All right. We're almost there. Kaido's like, oh, my idiot son who disappeared earlier. And Black Maria's like, that sounds like a formidable task. And she's like, I take it that your major announcement involves young Master Yamato. That's correct. I see. And then Ulti, ugh, what a pain. It is your stupid family problem. And Page One's like, hey, like, shut the fuck up. And what happens if we bring him back safely? I'll give you the right to directly challenge any lead performer of your choosing. How about that? Are you kidding? I'm in. Any complaints? And King and Jack are there, and they're like, none at all. And,
dude, what the fuck?
Dude, like, who's who is, like, fucking grinning with the fucking cigarette. So, like, if they bring back the son, they get the right to challenge for a spot on the lead performers, which is cool.
Hey, super quick, though?
Yeah.
If you look at the panel with who's who, that we've seen it this chapter, and, like, it looks eerily similar to the eye on Bao Huang.
Oh, shit, yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing. I've just, like, seen it pointed out, and it took me a bit to be like, what the fuck? Why should I care? But I understand now. Just want to point that out.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
I understand. Yeah, no, I'm interested to see where this goes, because if the silhouette is in fact Kaido's son Yamato, I think he's just like, I think it's gonna be a thing of like, he'll like find his way with the Straw Hats, but he's not gonna ambush them or attack them. I think it's really gonna be like, when you said like, oh, he cross dresses to like blend in, I think it's gonna be something like that. Like, I think he's gonna be like, look different, or he's just gonna outright like disguise himself and tell them like, oh yeah, like I'm like, he's not gonna tell them who he really is, but he's just gonna like be with them for a bit. And I think like the revelation's gonna come when the Tobiropo find the Straw Hats with Yamato, and they're gonna be like, oh, we're here to take you back. And then the Straw Hat, that's gonna be like the initiation for like, oh, all right, like this is the fight with the Tobiropo now. I'm interested though to see who's gonna fight who, and like what, like how is Yamato gonna like find his way in with the Straw Hats? It would be funny because you said he like disguises himself at like the parties.
Yeah,
it would be.
It was
funny.
like a one-time thing.
Yeah, it would be funny. I mean, the next 2 pages shows Luffy at the fucking drinking party, like he's there at the party.
Everyone's yelling "funk, funk, funk."
Yeah. And he's like, oh, it's the guy from Udon. And he's like, where did he go, stupid Jaggy? And he's like crawling on people's heads and like looking for him. He doesn't even know the first thing about Odin's struggle. What if he screws this up? As if Luffy fully understands. Like,
this is character development, because this is the first time he's like given half a shit about something. You know?
Everybody's like, oh, there is no character development in One Piece. Bro, pre-time skip, Luffy would have been like, fucking meat. And this one, he's like, he doesn't understand the intricacies of Odin's struggle and the socioeconomic impact that has on Wano itself. I need to
He
find
has never
Jackie.
read Das Kapital.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's so fucking good. But he's just asking random people like, hey, have you seen Jaggy? Jaggy, who? Have I seen you somewhere before? He's like, yeah, whatever. Like, ooh, look at all this tasty food. And then he gets fucking thwacked by a like, fucking can of Oshiruko. And, dude, this is Luffy, like, so they're like, oh, what is this? Oshiruko? Who wants to eat that crap while we're drinking? And Luffy sees, like, oh, Oshiruko. And they're like, they made too much of it in the kitchen, so they brought some out here. It's sweet. You can't have this with drinks. Dump that sweet
That's a
red
lie.
Bean. Yeah, dump out that sweet red bean soup. It's useless here. Toss it out in front of Okabore Town. Gahaha. Good idea. They'll happily suck the dirt dry. And Luffy remember, like, those beggars should be happy they're alive after all. And Luffy remembers, like, asking Otama, like, you've never had that stuff before? And she's like, never. What an extravagant food. I've never had such a nice birthday again. Or I'll never have such a nice birthday again. And then fucking Luffy gets the fucking conquering, like, hockey eyes. Kill the rich. That's what he
Kill the rich. Kill the rich. Dude, I've never read Das Kapital. Marx who? Engels who? I've read Odin.
like Luffy sees the Oshiruka and sees these fucking guys talking shit about like his friend Otama, and he's just like, I understand Odin. I understand Odin's struggle, and Odin told me to murder. That's the Luffy I know, baby.
Dude, I'm so fucking excited. We do have a break week next week.
Yeah.
Because Oda's one of the few artists who still does stuff by hand. A lot of modern series are done digitally. So in order to prevent the spread of a certain thing that is happening now, they're taking extra time. They're still working and whatnot, but they're going to take a little bit extra time to get the product done. So we'll be seeing delays for the foreseeable future, basically.
Yeah,
but
Oda put out an official message. I could try to find it. I think it was translated.
We've retweeted it.
Yeah, we've retweeted it. Basically, he was just like, oh, like, you know, with all this stuff going on, we're taking extra precautions. Like, I'm safe, but things are gonna be a little delayed. Oh shit. Things are gonna be a little delayed, but we're all good here, and hope everybody's safe. And then I think in the newest author comments, he was like, "My hands are so chapped. Like, any cream I can find, I'd be putting it on." I'm like, Oda,
dude,
bless you. I hope you're safe.
At least, hey, he's using the alcohol wipes and whatnot.
Yeah,
Oda knows what's up. So, I do have a question. I did have a question coming out of this. What the heck is Kaido's announcement? Because, like, so I've been seeing some people online being like, oh, they're going to go find the One Piece. Or, like, oh, they're going to leave the island now. That's like a little out there. I'm saying this because according to Kaido, this announcement business this secret announcement has something to do with his son.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna put out there what I think the most likely thing is. You know, he wanted to introduce everyone to Lin Lin. He's gonna marry the son into the what's it fuck family.
Yeah.
The Charlotte family.
He's gonna marry Yamato to somebody in the Charlotte family, and they're gonna like, you know, set in stone the alliance for sure this time. But I don't like. Oh man, I don't know. Like, cause like I get they were on the same crew and stuff, but I just can't help but think like, I mean, okay, it was the Germa, and compared to a Yonko crew, it's like, okay, the Germa was fucking nothing, but like,
yeah,
I just can't help but think about how cutthroat Big Mom was, of like, yeah, we're gonna make the deal, and then like immediately after, yeah, like, fuck the deal, we're gonna kill them and take everything. And it's like, yeah. Oh, so there was no deal to begin with. Like, I don't think she would pull something like that.
No,
Kaido.
not on Kaido. She couldn't. She knows she can't like succeed at that.
Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting. I just want to see.
I do agree with people like hoping that it's like something related to the Rocks Pirates, because like we're hankering to find out more about them every single day, and I'm with y'all, but I earnestly do believe it has something to do with like him marrying off the kid.
Yeah.
Best case scenario, I'm thinking, is that like for the best case scenario for people saying like, oh, they're gonna like go out to sea as the world's strongest pirate alliance. They're gonna find the One Piece. For people who believe that, I could see it spun in some way where like Yamato will take over defending Onigashima and defending Wano, but it's just not too late. Like, I do not see it as a strong possibility. That is my opinion.
Opinion.
That's my onion.
That's my onion. Believe it. Yeah, yeah. I think that like, oh man, I don't know what to think, dude. I could see like definitely Kaido marrying off Yamato to somebody in Big Mom's family. It would be interesting to see who, because
oh yeah,
like I'd assume it has to be somebody that's on the island.
Gay Mary Katakuri.
Big Brain, it would be fucking sick. Yeah, it's Katakuri. No, Big Brain, it would be fucking sick if Big Mom was just like, redo, like, Pudding, you're getting married again.
Damn.
And we get Pudding in Wano. We get some good Pudding and Sanji moments, dude.
Dude, that would be really, really interesting. Like, I like that. I really do.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, because we're getting closer and closer to, like, you know, the end game. And Big Mom hasn't, like, in the Whole Cake Island arc, she brought up that Pudding was part of the Third Eye tribe.
Right.
That was, like, they have the ability to read the poneglyphs, or they have some kind of ability to understand the poneglyphs with the Third Eye. And I don't know if that's, like, going to be addressed at all. But I would assume that if it's going to be addressed at all, it would be, like, you know, sometime in this arc. And considering Big Mom's
Yeah.
family is here, it's just like, okay, it'd make sense, I guess.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah. According to the wiki here, 3 eyes possess the potential with their third eye to achieve true awakening, which supposedly comes with the ability to hear the voice of all things, thus giving 3 eyes potential to decipher and read poneglyph writing.
Yeah. So if Big Mom is just like, yeah, redo, Pudding, you're getting married again, I could see that coming up. But I don't know, man. I am interested to see what their end goal with this alliance is, because like it has something to do with the sun, with Yamato, but like Kaido doesn't really give too many like details.
Yeah, we're pretty out of those at the moment, and like Oda's been good, like week by week, just like giving us a little, and us like trying to like rip back and just give it to me all, and Oda's been like, no, not today.
Yeah, I've seen some people like, oh, this chapter was just like a straight up info dump, and I was like,
not really.
Not really. Like, we just got the heavy, we just got a lot thrown at us with like how Kaido's crew runs, but like I felt like there was still a lot of character moments and
Yeah.
Much needed. We saw how Kaido and his upper echelon like actually function.
True.
If you had asked me before, like, oh, how does Kaido act with like, the Toby Roppo or like his headliners, I thought he would just be the same as we've always seen him, just like drunk and yelling. But to see him like super chill and like Ulti is like being so rude to him and he's just like, yeah, I know. Like he's just like,
that shit's priceless. Absolutely priceless.
It's cool. I'm interested to see too if fucking King, because there was like, I remember they said King was like part of like the other race that Big Mom didn't have.
Oh yeah.
I would like to see what that's all about.
Big Mom tries to get a twofer.
Yeah.
Two people in her fucking family.
Yeah. I would also I would like to know more about the interesting part in this chapter is when King specifically talking to Who's Who and Sasaki, because he says, oh, some of you wouldn't bother to show up if you knew ahead of time that I called you here. And then he says, you were formerly captains of your own pirate crews. And it's like, oh, interesting.
It is. It's super interesting.
There's also like a deep cut to Punk Hazard. So in Punk Hazard, do you remember when Caesar was calling the underground brokers and like demonstrating the science weapon shit?
Yeah.
It showed all of them on screen, and there was a dude with like fucking horns, and like he looked like he had like a Doflamingo like cape thing. After getting Who's design, the horns are the same, and the cape thing is actually his hair. And there's a shot of him there's a shot of the underground broker, like I think of his mouth like smoking.
Huh.
Yeah.
And Who's Who smokes.
Yeah. And it's like the same kind of design, so I think that maybe it could be Who's Who. I don't know what that implies exactly.
Yeah.
But, it's just interesting, like that.
I mean, Kaido directly didn't deal with when it. Oh my god, what's this fucking Gastino? He didn't directly deal with Gastino to like broker the smile juice, So maybe Who's Who did that for him.
Yeah, but it's interesting to think about. But I also I want to know what pirate cruise they were on, and especially because like the thing that gets my theory britches going, and we're reaching time right now. But could one of them? They said that they were formerly captains of their own pirate crews. Could one of them possibly be Big Brain, a spy for Blackbeard? Because fucking what's his
Drake
is there,
and,
yeah, Drake is there, and he's already a spy, and King, Sasaki,
that's a lot of spies in this arc.
Yeah, because at some point I'm expecting a Blackbeard spy to come out of nowhere and be like, surprise, motherfucker. But I don't know who it's gonna be or when they're going to reveal themselves. But
I like if we're talking about the coin toss between Sasaki and Who's Who being that spy, I would put more money towards Sasaki.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but
he looks more Blackbeardy, you know?
right. What's his fuck? Who's Who definitely looks like he belongs on the Kaido Pirates.
Yeah.
Fuck. We're like over time. But real quick, I do want to bring up that like we're on the last limbs of the like Kaido is actually a dragon, ate the Oni fruit train. We're on the last limbs of that crack theory. But Kaido's son is whatever Kaido is.
Oh shit.
And so Big Mom's trying to get races and whatnot. So okay, maybe Kaido's not a dragon. But maybe he's an Oni. Maybe. Okay? And
I'll be pissed though. But maybe.
But maybe
I'll
we had it backwards.
But I'll be mad.
Right. So, Big Mom, like, okay, I have no doubt that she would marry off for political clout, which this definitely is. But added bonus, what if it's like one of those races? Who knows?
Yeah.
And I'll end on that.
Hell yeah. That's going to wrap it up for us this week. Don't forget to follow all of our social media. We're at Paramecia Cast on Twitter, Paramecia Fancast everywhere else. YouTube, Facebook, literally everywhere. ParameciaFancast.libsyn.com. Episodes are uploaded there every single Monday following the official release. And as soon as they're uploaded there, they are sent to every single podcatcher. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play. All the big ones. Anything anything capable of catching a podcast can get our show. Anything else? Don't forget to join our Discord. Link is in our Twitter and our Facebook, the Paramecia Flower Capital. Like we mentioned before, there's a lot of like inside baseball shit that gets posted, and a lot of these theories end up making it to the show, like we talked about today.
Yep. Shout outs again to Frankie Speedo.
Yeah, so it's a real good time in there. We got some homies in there, and that's about it. I can't think of anything. Do we have a crack theory?
We got YouTube. We got 2 YouTube channels.
Yeah.
Look up Paramecia Fancast and Paramecia TV. We upload any non-One Piece stuff to Paramecia TV. With what regularness, I don't fucking know. We're going through some times.
Yeah.
But I have a very shitty theory.
Oh, I wouldn't have it any other way.
So Kaido will announce something about his son, Yamato. We've been introduced to Yamato before. We know Yamato. Turns out Yamato is Momonosuke, is Orochi, is Luffy. All of them.
All of them. Monkey D. Dragon. Kaido's a dragon.
Kaido's a dragon. Exactly. Believe us, okay? Believe it. Naruto. Or Yamato is Naruto.